With the release of Phase and some of her past being revealed, I wanted to delve a little deeper into her background and the lore of this universe as a whole. The lore as it is scarce but intriguing. Without Epic implementing a full backstory for the universe surrounding Agora, we will have to speculate in areas, but it's fun to do so what's the harm? Today, our subjects are Phase, Shinbi, and Quang, and how their stories intertwine. All the information in this video is mined from the game or developer streams, so I hope you learned something new. First, a brief overview of the game's lore right now. All we know is that Agora, the game's stage, has many moons, but the Asher have only open seals on 3 of them: Zekin, Letha, and Omida. Omida is mineral rich but nutrient poor. Letha is home to many civilizations which bear little resemblance to that of their forebears. Zekin teems with deadly life. The Asher, so far as they're called, are completely mysterious to us. An ancient race of powerful beings, perhaps? They are described as being as wise as they are powerful, but it was not always so. Implying that they weren't always wise, or they weren't always powerful, or both. One can only guess at the moment, as that is all we have to go on. Let's move on though to the heroes in question. First up, Phase. She began to exhibit powers at a young age and was sent to Tryon Industries for special care. When the other subjects staged a breakout, she joined the cause. These others, potentially one day we could see more heroes from these subjects. Once free, she hid her powers, blending in with everyday life in Omida City, going about her business. I imagine Omida to be somewhat a futuristic utopia, and I imagine it looking something like Coruscant from Star Wars, where the entire planet is one large city. It might not be that extreme, but the aesthetics I do at least think fit Omida's description as we have it right now. Back to Phase though, being a subject. If you take a look at her master skin description, the text reads, prolonged use of the subject's powers causes her eyes and any contact in metal to superheat. Consider applications. Dr. Maximov's log 2340347-A. Suggesting experimentation and the like. And it doesn't all sound too good, but in her character info screen it also reads, had a surprisingly happy childhood. Meaning to me, like, was she led to think that experimentation was normal? Or was it that her and the other subjects were looking to a full sense of security, while in fact, behind the scenes, Dr. Maximov, whoever that is, was heading up something a bit more sinister? Also, potentially a future hero in that Dr. Maximov. I look forward to the reveal of another one of these subjects also. Again though, for now, all we can do is speculate. Now, Shinbi, descendant from a long line of shamanic conjurers, broke tradition in her village and travelled from the moon known as Letha to Omida. Following the footsteps of her brother Quang, whom previously had gone on an adventure in pursuit of the legendary sword, which I think we can assume he found. He can teleport, I mean, come on. In Omida City, Shinbi met another woman with extraordinary powers, whom convinced her to use her powers to make a living. That person? You guessed it, it's Phase. After this, Phase and Shinbi both travelled to Agora, as we know because we can play with them, to compete and potentially become the Paragon, followed closely by Quang. Although, to me it doesn't seem like Phase is all that interested in being there. If you watch her back to base animation, she's just looking at her nails, sighing, moving side to side a lot, suggesting that she was summoned or potentially forced to be there. By Shinbi perhaps, we don't know. Her and Shinbi do seem to have a relationship outside the fact that Phase discovered her talents. If you read more into one of Phase's skins, you can see that Phase jokes with her, saying, see Shinbi, I own several articles of non-black clothing. Victory is mine, you owe me 20 credits. And on her primary skin description, it says that Phase is in her favourite hoodie and skirt, held together by thread, patches, and love. Now something stands out to me here, and that's the last bit, the love bit. Name the only hero that would have a love heart on their clothing. You can see a purse in the shape of a heart on Phase's waist, so Shinbi potentially made that purse with her, or gave it as a gift. I digress anyway. Kwang, we know, is present in Agora. It appears that he's in pursuit of Shinbi, trying to bring her home maybe, or protect her. Nevertheless, she is unwilling to go. As is known from her announced trailer, in which a shot of Kwang appears and she sings, "Catch Me If You Can." I wasn't going to sing that. I really wasn't. I hope you didn't expect it. I know this will be a fairly short video, but I hope I've shed some light on a grey area for most players. Hopefully the lore has grabbed your attention too, like it did mine. There is a lot of potential here, and I look forward to Epic expanding on the little we know now. Unfortunately though, that is all I have for you on these heroes in particular. I'd love to hear your thoughts about the lore. Have I missed anything, for example? Sound off in the comments below. Please like the video if you want to see more of this. I appreciate all support. Let me know which heroes or part of the game you want me to cover next, and don't forget to sub for more great content. Thank you for watching. I've been Nathan on TGS, and I'll see you in the next one.
So I've got to stay focused.